Okay, so in this example, we're being asked to solve the equation with a variable exponent. So we'll do a few different examples here. And here's my first example. So when trying to solve equations with variable exponents, you always want to go ahead and isolate your power. And my power is going to be this part right here. Right, so this whole thing is my power. I want to isolate that. So in order to do that, I need to get rid of this positive 2. So I'm going to have to minus 2 on both sides. Okay, when I do that, I bring this down, I get 3 to the x equal to 8. So now that you have the power isolated, you want to go ahead and use your knowledge of logs and their properties. So going back to the power property when dealing with logs, I can bring down this exponent as long as I take the log. So for example, I can rewrite this the following way. I can rewrite it as x log 3 equal to, now remember, what you do to one side of an equation, you have to do to the other. So I have to write here log 8. I also have to take the log on the right side. You're almost done at this point, right? Again, you want to try to isolate x, so you're simply going to divide both sides now by log 3. This will cancel and you get x equals, so again, at this point you would take your calculator and plug this in. So you're going to do log 8 divided by log 3. So when you plug this into your calculator, you're going to get a decimal, you get 1.892, right? And it keeps going on. So we can go ahead and just round this to the nearest hundredth. So we'll just say x is about, so we'll say about here, 1.89. Okay, and that is it. So there's your answer. All right, let's go ahead and try another example. Okay, so here is our next example, right? A little more challenging, but again, the same rule applies. You want to go ahead and try to isolate your power, which is going to be this part right here. So this is what we want to isolate. So the first step is I need to get rid of this denominator, right? This fraction. So how do I get rid of the 3? Well, I'm simply going to multiply both sides by 3, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to multiply both sides by 3. Okay, so this will cancel. And then just rewriting, we get the following. We get 5 to the x plus 2 equal to, this will give us 21. Okay. Our next step is to subtract 2 on both sides. So minus 2 on both sides. So this will cancel. Here we get 5 to the x equal to 19. So again, we have it down to the point where our power is isolated. We can now go ahead and use our knowledge of logs and their properties. Using the power rule, we can go ahead and rewrite this as x log 5 equal to log 19, right? So when I do this out, right, we're simply going to divide log 5. This will cancel, and again, we're going to plug this into our calculator. So we do log 19 divided by log 5. And again, when you do this, you're going to get a decimal, so we're going to say about here. And we're going to say x is about, again, just rounding to the nearest hundredth, we're going to get 1.83. Okay, and this here is going to be your final answer. All right, so that's solving equations with variable exponents. Okay, and that is it.